And welcome to the Richards Family Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Francis High School in Mountain View, California, where we are having a special Senior Day edition of West Catholic Athletic League basketball. Hello, my name is CJ Rulo, and I will be guiding you through tonight's game. Let's quickly start looking to teams. First, the visiting Valley Christian Warriors out of San Jose, California. 10-13 overall, 1-12 in league. But I will say this much about them. They are different than what I expected. A very tall and athletic team led by a couple of huge centers and forwards. J. Allen Tovar, number 21, the 6'10 senior. James Ballou, number 32, the 6'8 forward. And the 6'9 center, Jack Chang. Arguably the 1-12, as you see on the WCal standing screen right now. That is mostly just due to Archbishop Mitty and Sarah and Riordan all doing super well. Bellarmine College Prep at 8-5 right behind. And of course you got a couple of St. schools, St. Ignatius, St. Francis, then the Cathedral right behind them. And then of course wrapping up will be Valley Christian. Taking a look at Mike Motill's Lancers. Of course we're in their building right now, led by Dominic Adzit, a 6'6 forward. And by a guy who, while you might not know his name super well, you will probably hear it a lot tonight. Roy Yuan, the 5'10 senior guard. And a couple other guys you might want to look out for. Anthony Lanspear, 6'5 senior forward. Mateo Fontana, a 6'1 senior forward. And Kyle Rosecrans, a 6'2 junior guard. We got a short break while the national anthem and the WCAL prayer will be sung. And of course, the pregame pledge was said by one of the departing seniors, not on the active roster, but on the coaching staff for the Lancers. Well, after all of the pregame festivities, it is just about time to start basketball. Valley Christian in the Duke blue and North Carolina baby blue with the diamonds down the side. St. Francis, of course, in their traditional home whites with brown piping. And now we're going to meet the starting five. Though honestly, with a lineup like this, it's not too hard to see. Isaiah Saki, or Sakui, Sakui, senior. Devon Lang, J. Allen Tovar, James Ballou, and Skylar Loving Black. We will be your starting 5 for the Warriors. All seniors, a very young squad put together by Mark DeLuca and associate head coach Sean Hook. And arguably, it's not hard to see this. And for the Lancers, it will be Dominic Adzich, Oscar Pedraza, Roy Yuan, Evan Williams, and Maurice Wilmer will be your starting 5 for Mike Mattel's Lancers. And of course, the other game going on right now, actually we'll be tipping off as soon as ours comes in, is going to be a game that's very important for the W-Cals between the number 2 and 3 teams, Archbishop Riordan and Junipero Serra High School. As everyone knows, Junipero Serra is now a Saint, so I wonder if they're going to be changing the name to Saint Serra High School anytime soon. And then you'd have 3 Saints, a couple Archbishops, a Cathedral, and Valley Christian. And then Bellarmine, because Bellarmine's just awesome like that. They get their own special name. And of course, if we can get it on screen, the Lancers have this awesome tradition where their starting 5 runs into the student section and gets lifted up for a little bit. It's actually kind of cool. You don't see that a lot at Palo Alto or Gun High Schools. Even at Mountain View and Los Altos, you don't see it. 3 officials tonight. Something I have not seen in a while for a boys varsity game, but for the WCal, they're playing it basically. This is semi-professional, and if anyone argues, just take a look at our game between St. Francis and the Cathedral we filmed last year. That was a match. The Cathedral did end up winning, but I believe they were the number 2 team in the West Catholic League. So here we go. Let's get started tonight. J. Allen Tovar and Dominic Adzich at center for the tip. And we're underway. Adzich easily wins the tip, and immediately the ball goes out of bounds. Adzich, I think you need to calm down. I know it's senior night. I know that there's a very prevalent student section and your family's here, and most likely your significant others, but dude, you gotta calm down the start. Onu takes it. Around to Tovar. Tovar, he's gonna pull up from deep. Front iron rim miss, no good. Onu on the rebound, easy 2 points. GD Onu, the 6'5" freshman forward, first bucket of the evening. Valley Christian up 2. Now Adzich inside, floater up, good. Dominic Adzich answers immediately, and it's 2-all. And a 2-3 zone being used by the Lancers, not working there. Tovar drives in, miss, no good. Offensive rebound, Valley Christian put up and in. Skylar Loving Black on the putback. As it's on the outside, Wilmer denies screen, outside. To Williams, Williams inside. Oscar Pedraza gonna get it, and then out of bounds. St. Francis will have possession. 4-4, 6:53 left. Wilmer inbounding and finds Pedraza. Pedraza now hands off Adzich. Wilmer, deep 3, up no good, just a little too strong. Tovar couldn't get a handle on it, comes back the other way. Has to be guarded by just the 2 tallest men on the court. Up, and Adzich got a hand to it. Tovar goes right through. Couple of quick early baskets for him. J. Allen Tovar, 6'10" senior. If anyone's not looking at him, I am shocked. It's 6'10" between him and Will Dominguez over at Mountain View. That's just a tall combo right there. I'd love to see either one of them go and play somewhere together. Wilmer, deep 3, front iron, no good. Offensive rebound will go to St. Francis. And Colin McCullough didn't think so. He thought that went off of Evan Williams. Referee saying that McCullough touched it right as it was going out. Quick in screen. And Yuan's gonna go to line for 2. Foul will be on Onu. And they're gonna call foul on the ground. So first foul of the evening, first points of the game to the Warriors. Pedraza inbounds. Around to Yuan. Nice screen, Adzic. Still double teamed. Back to Yuan. Yuan guarded by Onu. Driving in, Yuan up and in. Roy Yuan, you gotta watch out for him. He's been known to get on a couple of hot streaks. Valley Christian trying to find something, and they're gonna call offensive foul. I believe on Skylar Loving Black. Offensive foul, student section getting into it. And the 6th man is always prevalent at such programs as UNC and Duke. Palo Alto and St. Francis also have 2 of arguably the worst if you are a visiting player. If you're a home player, it's great to hear your fans. Yuan pull up for Trey. Back iron, no good. Rebound, St. Francis. Inside pass, Adjit. Tried to find. Cutting Pedraza, no good. Pedraza throws it away. And up comes Onu. Onu going in nice and rejected. Evan Williams. And now Williams slowing the game down. Hands off to Maurice Wilmer. Wilmer goes up and under. Good reverse little layup. Good. 8-6. St. Francis. And both teams trading baskets fairly early. No one managing to get a secure lead. But I think this is why they're rivals. Tovar for 3, no good. Both teams shooting very poorly from behind the arc to start. And if you're going to go into the game, that's totally going to be, I think in my opinion, a Valley Christian game. As that just goes up and draws the foul. Foul is going to be on J. Allen Tovar. He's telling the ref he had his hands up. There's 2 shots coming over, and one of the assistant coaches for the Warriors calling over Onu and Colin McCullough. As first one's up and good for Madzic. You know, a 6'6", 230 senior forward. You do not see a lot of people push him around easily. As the second one's up and good. In the Jay Serra game, which we filmed earlier this year, we saw a little bit of that. Adzic getting pushed around, but it was by a guy who was about 2 inches shorter and just didn't care. As nice spin move up and in and one. Skylar Loving Black picks up the foul and will shoot 1. As Joseph Santos will be checking in for the Warriors. I mean, the shortest player on this whole team is the 5'7" small forward. I don't understand how you're 5'7" small forward in Baylor Roy as that shot's up. And no good, but a lane violation. I don't know if it's a lane violation or an air ball. We're gonna have to see. Loving Black. Referee's talking over. It will be 1 shot. Such a little bit of a delay. Loving Black to shoot 1. Yeah, that's up and a back iron rim miss. No good. Excellent save, but over the back. And I hope that's over the back. On Tovar, he got way on Adzic, way over. That's his second foul and 4 fouls early in the first quarter. for the Warriors. They got to start watching that. Pedraza's going to bring it up. Now Wilmer, and a reach-in foul. Called on Loving Black. As the 5th. And DeLuca has seen enough. Will call a 30-second timeout with 4:09 left in the first quarter. 10-8 Lancers, and if I'm Coach DeLuca, I got to be telling my guys, listen, you're taller than them. Isolate Adzic, drive inside. At the warm-ups before, they were dunking. Several of their players were dunking. Chang was getting up there. Tovar could. Baloo could. Onu could. Isaiah Dwell, who we haven't seen yet at 6'1", he was getting up there. As an inside scoring team, they are very prevalent. As Baloo is actually now checking in. And I think that honestly might be one of the reasons they're only 1-12 in conference. They're 9-1 outside, and I think it's just because the West Catholic League is such an outside shooting league. It might be kind of hard, to make up with all, the dunking and the inside scoring just to make it up. In the NBA, you can get away with it because you usually have a couple guys. That pass intended for Radzic's picked off. Valley Christian's going to be taking it up the other way. Onu, one-on-one. Finds space. Santos for 3. Too strong offensive rebound. Baloo fighting inside. 3 men on him. Stolen away. Here come the Lancers. Evan Williams finds Yuan. He's going to get it to the line to shoot 2. And Coach Mattel, he is very, very emphatic. First foul on Santos. 16 fouls already. 1 more and Lancers are into the single bonus. First one's up and good. So now a lot of substitutions coming in. Landsphere, Palaio, Matt Larson, and number 4, Desai Lopez checking in. So everyone but Yuan, as he's a shooter, and now Yuan's going to be subbed out for Lucas Lee. So Motil on senior night trying to get all of his seniors playing time, and with only 6 for the Warriors, that's going to be a little easier. But for Motil, it's going to be a lot of pick and choose. Oh no, nice screen. That's stolen away by Lee. Lee inside, up to, whoa, rejected. James Baloo getting up in Matt Larson's face and telling him, I don't think so on that layup. That was pure athleticism. So reset the shot clock, 28. Nice inside pass, Landsphere. Corner, Palaio driving. Dumps off, gets it away, no good. Offensive rebound after a little bit of subbing, no good. Again, now kick out. And lost a handle on it. Here comes Valley Christian. Onu leading the charge. Foul on the ground. Will be on Landsphere. They're going to count the basket, so it will be 1 for Onu. Talking about Sebastian Palaio. Palaio is a senior 6'1" guard, as the N1 is missed. He also plays on the baseball team. I actually played with him about 2 years ago. Very capable player. Hopefully get to see some of him in the upcoming season. First game we are hopefully filming will be against the number 2 team in the country last year, De La Salle. But back to this game. Landsphere, nice handoff to Sebastian, no good. Black with the rebound, and they're going to slow it down. Valley Christian playing exceptionally slow, not what their JV team was doing in the earlier game. They were playing way more up-tempo. Maybe that's just how the two teams differ. And that's stolen away, Palaio. Here we go. Layup up, good. Couple more, Matt Larson. And the Lancers starting to get some momentum in the Richards family car. That's stolen away. Here comes Palaio. Untouched. Couldn't make the dunk. Lawson couldn't get the offensive rebound. And Sebastian, I know we had it a clear, but I think you need to be about 2 inches taller, my friend, to finish that one. Nice attempt, though. We can put that on the highlight reel for later. Onu driving, dish off. No foul. And then it will be out. Desai Lopez being called for the last touch. He did touch it last, at least from my angle. Loving Black wanted a foul, didn't get anything. Onu goes up and in, no one. And celebrates. Very sparse crowd, even though Valley Christian and the Lancers are the rivals in a sense. I mean, when you're all Catholic schools, you always have a rivalry, but there's not as many threes as Palaio goes up for three, no good, and then offensively rebound by Ballou. But even still, there's not that many fans, and this game isn't that far away. It's not like the Cathedral where you're driving down from the city, or Riordan, or even St. Ignatius where you're driving in from a little bit. And that's a little floater up there by Chidi Onu, trying to get his team back into it. It's all tied up at 14 through a very quick flurry of buckets from the Warriors. Palaio on point, guarded by Onu. Onu's been playing most of this game. Swing pass out, Larson. Larson, one-on-one. Outside, Lopez, no good, but an offensive rebound by Lee. That's something the Warriors have got to stop doing. They cannot allow St. Francis to get all these second chance opportunities. Because the more you get, the Warriors had this problem a couple of weeks ago, the more you get, the more problems, and that's going to be stolen away. Here comes Valley, chance to go ahead first time in this game up, and put back in! Chidi Onu again! Who is this freshman? There's no way he's a freshman and doing this well. Shot clock turned off. Last possession, first quarter. Larson trying to get something, down to 5. Hands off Landsphere. Landsphere gonna pull up from about the free throw line, no good. Well, that was an exciting first quarter of basketball here at the Richards family court at St. Francis High School. Score at the end of one, Valley Christian, the Warriors 16, the Lancers of St. Francis 14. And welcome back, second quarter, as the scoreboards have both been turned off, but it is 16-14, the Warriors of Valley Christian. If you are just joining us, my name is CJ Rouleau, and I will be taking you through this game. A very exciting first quarter. 8 minutes down, 16 points for the Warriors, 14 for the Lancers. And it was just, there was not a lot of scoring, but there was a lot of highlight-worthy real plays. As we get back into the second, a little bit different 5. Maurice Wilmer checking back in. That pass stolen away. Here we go, dish off. Makes a first man miss, complete air ball, put back up, no good. Ballou, offensive, defensive rebound. Here come the Lancers. Yuan to Wilmer. Swing pass to Williams. Haven't seen Evan Williams too much in the last couple games we filmed, but now we're gonna chance to see him. Pedraza driving in. Nice dish off, up and in. Evan Williams, 6 foot, 185 with the easy 2 points, and it's all tied up again. The last time these two teams met, Valley Christian won. Apparently it was a close game. Couple of chances up, no good, and then eventually swatted by Pedraza. And they're gonna call him for a foul. And they're gonna call shooting foul. I'm not so certain about that. Ballou was going up. I don't know if he actually was aiming to get the shot off. As McCulloch was in. I'm not so certain. Actually, they are calling that on Pedraza. I'm not certain if he was really going in the shooting motion. I think that's what Coach Mattel and Dominic Adza were both asking. Is the first one back iron and good? As Ryan Daly going to be checking in. Malou, a 6'8" senior forward. He is not the tallest guy, though. Easy rebound there from Daly at 6'5". I think just Valley Christian's whole problem the whole year is just, when you're a big team inside, but you can't really shoot away, it's just going to be rough to make it up. As Ryan, wow! Heat check me, Roy Yuan from way downtown. 19-17 Lancers. Steph Curry's watching as Onu. Nothing there. Rebound, Dominic Adzic. And Yuan's going to slow this down. Lancers running a more medium tempo pace. That's what Motil likes. This game's now running more Lancers pace than at the Warriors. Warriors like to play slightly more up tempo and inside. Adzic with 13 on the shot clock. Out to Yuan. Yuan being trapped by Sakui. Outside Williams. 5 on the shot clock. Pedraza driving inside pass stolen away. Buzzer goes off, still fine. And they're going to call shooting foul on McCullough. That's going to be on Evan Williams, his first. So McCullough to the line to shoot a couple. Interesting to note, Valley Christian, similar record last year. So McCullough makes the first. They were runners-up in the D2 CCS tournament, losing in the finals. Only in the West Catholic League, in my opinion, can you be absolute bottom of the table and still dominate CCS tournament. Second one up and good. Tie game, 19 all. Pedraza. Most of the seniors, Ono has played, all of the minutes so far. No rest for the weary for him. As Yuan. Hand off Pedraza. Attempting to back down Sakui. And Coach Motil trying to call a play. Pass deflected. Here we go. Onu one-on-one. Lays it up, no good. Foul. Onu pounding the wall. Unhappy that he couldn't finish that. Both teams at 6 fouls now. That foul going to be called on Evan Williams, his second. 5:24 left. Onu to the line. Student section right by him, making a lot of noise. Actually, something interesting, and no noise actually works better than noise. Some NBA players did a test study, and they actually found out, as Wilmer checks back in, that if you have no noise, it's actually more unnerving than with the noise. They actually practice shooting with crowd noise. So they're so used to it. Second one up and good. So 21 Valley Christian, still a 2-point lead as we ended the first quarter. Just extended a little. As Maurice Wilmer will take it inside. Nice Euro step, little floater up. No good. Defensive rebound by Bello at 6'8". It's going to be easy for him all night. Onu. Yuan on Onu. That's a good one right there. Yuan, the deep three-point specialist. Onu, the kind who's going to drive in. So here we see Tovar driving in, drawing the contact. He's going to go to the charity stripe. As Kyle Rosecrans and Anthony Lancer are being ready to check in. Rosecrans check in, first time 6'2", 160 junior. As Tovar's first shot is up and easy, 3-point lead. Isaiah Sakui directing traffic, getting a couple guys in the backcourt. And second one up easy for Tovar, 4-point lead. That is the largest lead of the night, I believe, so far for either team, 23-19 Valley Christian. Lancer is going to need a three would be very nice right now and get you right back into this game. Cycling outside to Wilmer. Wilmer, nice jump back, Fiat off. And that's going to be picked off, and then eventually they foul on Sequi. And Motil's seen enough, he's calling a timeout. And he will be calling a full timeout. You know, Mike Motil, he's been here a fair lot of time for these Lancers. And this is arguably one of the better teams I have seen him put together for a year. And the record in league does not show it, but their overall is very good. As you see him right there on your screen in the glasses, the nice shiny head and the nice snappy dress shirt and blazer. I mean, overall, 12-11, but 4-9 in the league, including a loss to Valley Christian. That's their only win of the year in conference so far. And that was at Valley. And, you know, just looking around, I mean, top of the league, not surprising, Archbishop Midi and Junipero Serra, should I say St. Sarah, should be changing that name soon, at 17-6 overall. Riordan 9-4, 16-7. And then BCP, Bellarmine, the Bells, the Fighting Bells, my father's alumni, at 17-6 overall, but 8-5 in league. The only three teams with losing records: St. Ignatius at 7-6 in league, the Cathedral at 10-13, and Valley Christian 10-13 overall. Saqui's first one off the front rim. As the student section chanting weight room as the second one goes in, evidently he listened to them and went to the weight room before the game. Made that very easily. 5-point lead for Valley. Yuan on Onu. Nice inside pass, little up and in. That's gonna break a street, Rosecrans. Nice cutting and getting two. Onu bringing up nice through. Making Pedraja look awful, but he lost his dribble. Big shooting sket by Tovar, pulls up deep, yes sir! A little bit of taunting at the student section, but hey, when you're 6'10 and you're shooting like a guard, that makes you look even better. How many big men in the NBA would love to shoot? As soon as I say that. Oh, here we go. Is Onu gonna try to dunk? Gets a little bit of contact and follow through. I don't know what was called. They were calling. Well, something was called. It was offensive, so it will be Valley. My bad, St. Francis basketball. Inside pass stolen away. And here comes Valley. McCullough taking up launches from deep. No good rebound, Pedraza. Here come the Lancers. Nice move, Pedraza, all sorts of space. Wilmer deep, yes, you believe it! Maurice Wilmer connection downtown. One for the steal there. Nice inside feed, up in the air. Eventually taken on by Yuan. Yuan outside, lob up top, saved. Deep three, no good. Offensive rebound, Alan Tovar. He's got to get that out quickly, finds Ono. Ono out of bounds, will remain Valley Christian ball. One thing I haven't touched on yet is the Valley Christian jerseys. Color combination, I give it a 10 out of 10, but design, my gosh, you look like Duke met North Carolina. Normally I don't say stuff like that, but this one is a little too much. The same. Ono inside, drives up, no good. Oh my, Alan Tovar couldn't finish the dunk. Nice job. And then as Rosecrans went in, he thought he got fouled. Yuan outside, Rosecrans triple me down, yes sir! Bang! Kyle Rosecrans from deep. This is turning into a ball game, 27-29 Valley Christian. There is absolutely all the tension in the world in the gymnasium right now. as McCullough falls down and slips. Tovar slowing it down. He's got plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 15, 2 minutes left. In the corner, Tovar, he lost that. Eventually picked up. McCullough goes up, no good rebound, Maurice Wilmer. Trio Warriors trying to stop him. Yuan, triple for the lead, no good. Offensive rebound, outside Daly, 3, no. My bad, Landsphere on that last shot. So many guys, and that's thrown away into the student section. All dressed up in a lot of Hawaiian garb for, I guess, Hawaiian night. I didn't know we were in Hawaii. We're not at the EA Sports Maui Invitational to start the year. That's a great tournament, by the way, if you can ever watch it. Between that and the TBT, it's going to be a great basketball year. Get a little off topic, but still. Nice inside handoff. Little floater up, no good. Offensive rebound, and then thrown away. Pedraza trying to find Landsphere. As I get water all over my notes, I love this. And only here can you get water all over notes, and it still looks good. Anyway, Landsphere trying to get the pass off, but thrown away Pedraza. As Pedraza is just all over Onu. But he gets out to Santos. Santos inside. Alan Tovar bumps off, hook shot, nothing there. Rebound put back up by Tovar. And then there's a hand around the neck by Tovar. And I'm wondering if they're going to call a flagrant. That's pretty up there. Referee talking to McCullough. McCullough trying to figure out. They're going to call a 1-on-1. And all of a sudden, the student section for the Lancers getting into it. And they're going to call that foul on McCullough. I'm a little surprised that Tovar got hand around the neck, as Jack Cheng, the 6'9" center, will check in. He's a sophomore. Valley Christian bench all over that. As McCullough still talking with one of the referees. Head coach DeLuca trying to get the attention as the first one is good from Wilmer. And now all of a sudden, I think DeLuca's going to try to get technical here. He's trying to fight for his player. Wilmer with a chance to tie it. And that's up, no good, rebounded. Down to 50 on the shot clock. Valley will control. There's been a lot of tussling over the rebound game. Ono's going to just walk it up. He's got time. Onu, nice couple of dribble moves in and out. Onu, pull up from about 15, no good. Rebound, Valley Christian. Up, little slingshot, no good. And then tipped out, here come the Lancers. It's Rosecrans, pull up from deep, connected! Kyle Rosecrans, 31-29 Lancers. 17 left. Valley trying to get, now here's stripped away. It's 3-on-1. Here we go. Out, Pedraza. Steph Curry loves it! Pedraza! And it's 34. That is halftime. From being down by 2 to being up by 5, the Lancers have come storming back. Student section rowdy as both teams head off to their respective dressing rooms for a 10-minute halftime. And we'll be back in about 8 minutes with the halftime show and then the whole second half coverage. Hey, welcome back. My voice is almost gone. I will apologize for sounding like a dead horse. Anyway, here at the Richards Family Court in St. Francis, it's a wild one. 34-29, St. Francis up on Valley Christian. After a very, very tight and tense first half, St. Francis broke it open slightly as we led into the third with a couple of deep threes from Roy Yuan and Oscar Pedraza. As you see them right there on the screen, as Yuan actually gets the steal and then it goes out of bounds. So third quarter, Both teams had 10 minutes. Motel is going to be telling these guys same thing. Try to get as many outside shots as you can. And for DeLuca, the Warriors of Valley Christian, it's going to be a little different. I think they need to start upping that. And I think that's the reason why they haven't been doing so well in WCAL. Onu has not sat at all tonight. Nice inside move there by Loving Black, and nothing for him. And here comes Maurice Wilmer. Wilmer, nice couple of moves. Oh, flying down. And we'll draw the foul. Looking a bit like Allen Iverson, except he's taller and probably better looking. Slightly. The dreads were not a great move, Allen. We know it made you look cool, but not so much, my friend. Wilmer going to be shooting to that foul. Third of the night for Loving Black. Extending the lead is a key right now. First one, no good. And Coach DeLuca looking absolutely shell-shocked. His Warriors, as the second one rattles around and goes home, who beat by soundly. It was like 51-42. A 9-point sound beating in San Jose, the first meeting of the year, is turning into Valley Christian Love Fest second one. As Tovar going to get fouled on the ground. They're going to call 2 shots. And that foul will be on Adzic, his third. So Motil's got to start, both coaches have to start looking for foul, as finally Onu going to be subbed out for McCullough. J. Allen Tovar. First one easy in. As Landsphere checking in for Adzic, 3 fouls for him. Landsphere's pretty much played very well all night. Got a couple of nice open looks. A couple easy makes. And second one up, Allen Tovar goes around the rim and in. So lead down to 4. Largest lead of the night has been 6. As Pedraza. Nice screen by Wilbur. That's a Landsphere. Landsphere, hand off, Rosecrans. Out to Yuan. Yuan, you gotta let him cook from deep. Is he cooking from deep? Microwave check in 2K, no good. He's not cooking much anymore. Tolan Alvar, oh, you left him wide open. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Connor McCullough. It's raining threes. Yuan, middle, mid-range, pull up around, no good. And when it finally comes out, wow, nice save to Wilmer. Rosecrans rejected by Loving Black. Wilmer, now corner 3. Can you say yes, no? Rosecrans can't connect that time. Being brought up by Allen Tovar. Allen Tovar playing more as a point guard, gonna take a 3. I don't think the net even moved. The net didn't even move. I didn't think he made it. Allen Tovar shooting like a guard in the center side. As Yuan gonna answer right back. You bet! Roy Yuan's gonna be dueling all night. If he's Steph Curry, we gotta figure out who his splash brother is. Nice couple of hands off there. That's another 3 up around and in. Connor McCullough. Well, Valley Christian's got their 2 splash brothers. It's McCullough and Allen Tovar. Now who's gonna be the Lancers? Landsphere. Handoff. Yuan. Couple of moves. Front too strong. Then gets taken. Then got taken down a little. As Valley Christian's trying to reset that. Onu, check back in. Student section booing Onu. He's been getting a little chippy with him as of late. Tovar might have traveled there, nothing. Nice save. And eventually it comes up. Here come the Lancers. Here comes Rosecrans all the way. The outside pass. Yes! Roy Yuan Who is that man wearing the number 11? He is draining everything from outside tonight. Alan Tovar pull up from mid, no good. And then, up here we go. Kick outside, Rosecrans rejected into the student section by Alan Tovar. At 6'10", you don't need to jump that much. Couple of subs as Pedraza, Landsphere, Rosecrans checking out. Will be replaced by Williams, Lucas Lee, and Ryan Daly. As you see Maurice Wilmer surrounded by the student section. Bounce to one. Back to Wilmer. Wilmer's asking for a screen. Gets a screen. Hook shot inside. Go up, easy little layup, Ryan Daly. 43-40, St. Francis. Alan Tovar with a nice screen, helps Onu. Alan Tovar has been no sign of his internal presence tonight. Offensive, here we go. That's cherry picked, stolen away, and then thrown away by Ryan Daly. Daly getting a couple chances. As St. Francis's Motels order them into a one-man up front press. Williams is going to be that man. Onu asking for a screen. Tovar asking for a foul. He thought he got hit somewhere. As Juwan's going to force him to inbound it with 22 on the shot clock. 3:46 left. Third quarter. This has been just shy of awesome. One of the best basketball games I have filmed in a long time. Tovar inside. A little bit of contact, can't fight through. Rebound. Williams outside corner three. Yohan. Oh, a little strong off the back. And then nice and easy put back by Ryan Daly. And then McCullough overstepped, so you're going to get an inbound on the far side for the Lancers. This is getting great. Inbounded to Daly. Daly outside to Wilmer. Easy layup and in. And couple more, Evan Williams. And Coach Mattil telling Williams trying to get on Tovar, but that's such a mismatch. It's not even funny. Onu driving in. Rejected from behind. This game deserves to be on ESPN Classics. Rosecrans checking in for Royal on. Student section is all kinds of fired up. Inbounded. Outside around to Sackway. Corner triple, no good, way too strong. Nice little hesitation. Pass out of bounds. Valley's gonna get a chance to cut into the lead. 47-40, 2:53 left. As McCullough had to inbound way deep into the court to Onu. And, well, something was called. As the official talking to Mike Motil. And then tipped away, still will be Valley ball. Yeah, St. Francis is all sorts of smothering the Warriors. And I guess being on foot if you're a Warrior against an armored man charging you down and a couple tons of plate mail if you're a Lancer is just too hard to take. And no charge foul called. Out and in, no good. Offensive rebound anyway. Williams cannot believe nothing was called. He was flattened on that. And that's up no good. And then they're going to call a blocking foul. And DeLuca and his staff are incensed. They cannot believe it. First foul on Sequi. As he's sending Daly to the line, but all of Valley Christian staff couldn't believe it as the first one rattles around is good. As Baloo checking in. But DeLuca is not happy with this officiating staff, neither of any of his assistants. As the second ones are routed in, Lancer's almost at the 50-point mark. As Desai is going to be checking in for Maurice Wilmer. You can see Wilmer is wearing the knee guard on his right knee. He injured that earlier in the year, and it still hasn't fully healed. As that ball's in, Onu's flying down the court. Outside McCullough, brings it internally a couple of times, trapped out. Out to Alan Tovar. Onu is just taking all the time in the world, being heartily booed by the student section. Eventually works its way in. Tovar, all sorts of masculinity, going to be driving, getting two more. First points in a long time for these Warriors. As Motil's trying to call a play. Rosecrans out to Williams. Around to Lucas Lee. Lee at 5'9", one of the shorter men on the court right now. Lee outside Desai. So Williams got 10 on the shot clock. Inside controlled. Lucas Lee, hand up. Triple from deep. Are you kidding me? Kyle Rosecrans is just telling Valley to sit down. 10-point lead, largest of the night. And they're telling Omar. And I can't tell what the student section is saying, but they are hardly into it. No one on Tovar. He's open from deep. And that's going to bounce front rim and in. Down to about a minute left in the third quarter. This is getting better with each passing minute. Williams out to Desai. Inside Rosecrans. Lost to handle. Nice little fadeaway, no good. Second chance put up by Desai, no good there. Absolutely flummoxed. Out to Onu, easy shot. Lead cut down to 5. 40 seconds, about a 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Valley will get one more shot, but Lucas Lee's gonna try to give them as little time as possible. Rosecrans, inside to Desai. Outside back to Lee. Nice fake pass. He's taking all the time in the world, down to 16. Eventually finds out. Rosecrans. I think we found Klay Thompson. What you on? Kyle Rosecrans, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson in that order. Onu gonna try to get the last shot. Drives inside, floater up, no good. No time left, nothing called. And Rosecrans just gonna chug at the length of the court. So you've got 8 minutes of basketball left. And we're gonna take a short break and then come right back. A little look at the student section here at the Richards Family Court at St. Francis High School, as the Lancers are up by 8 and are doing an excellent job of keeping these Valley Christian Warriors in check. Remember this, the only victory that the Warriors have had up to this point was against these same Lancers the last time. And a loose ball foul there called on Maurice Wilmer. If you're just joining us, my gosh, you have missed arguably the best 24 minutes of basketball I have filmed, and I have filmed a lot of it. The game closest I can say to this was between Palo Alto and Gunn, where Gunn won for the first time in about 12 years. Enough on that. I am CJ Rouleau, and you're watching two great teams in the WCAL play. And Alan Tovar. J. Allen Tovar, 6'10", the tallest man on the court, and they're going to call over and back. They have to, and it will be. Ono is questioning that, saying it was touch. Here comes McCullough. He better be careful he doesn't get teed up. McCullough looks like the white version of DeMarcus Cousins right now, and he gets absolutely fired up. And they're going to take him out. Fran Riviera, the sophomore 5'9" guard, check in from McCullough. They got to cool McCullough's head down a little bit. Here's Oscar Pedraza. He's hit a couple of big threes tonight. Easy mismatch. Outside, inside, Rosecrans. Thought about the dunk, got the free. Wow! Talk about the hops. There to get the block. Maurice Wilmer going to reset this. And Alan Tovar at 6'10". It's too easy for him to block everything and anything. Maurice Wilmer charging in. And I think he thought Adzic was going to be cutting. Don't worry, Maurice. We shall have it on your highlight reel. It'll look cool. You won't have connection for the assist, but we can work around that. As Ryan Daly is now checking back in for Wilmer. Onu has played most of this game. Has not had too much time being guarded by Pedraza. Nice move. Valley Christian, hard time controlling early on as they drive in. And try a strip foul. But it's going to be on the ground. It will not. It will be a shooting foul. So J. Allen Tovar to the line. Student section chanting overrated for Alan Tovar. First one's off. I don't know, at 6'10", you can't be that much overrated. As you see Coach Mattel talking to one of the officials. Right on your dial, or on your screen, I should say. We're not doing radio. I'd love to do radio eventually. Referee giving Mattel some sort of warning. So he goes 1 of 2 from the bonus, and Mattel's still barking at the ref. Mattel better be careful he doesn't get teed up. There's a couple opportunities here. Nice hands up. Roy Awan. This guy is Steph Curry in miniature. Couple of nice moves. Drives inside, dished out. Here's Klay Thompson. No good. Tipped. Ono grabs that. Ono just gonna make a couple of moves. Pull up from about 18, no good. Here's Rosecrans. Adzic finds him on the follow through. Adzic, couple of Joe stops. They're not calling travel on that. Just can't believe it. Daly, little short floater is good. And I think now they're gonna call something. And now, are they calling a foul? No, they're calling, I don't know what they're calling. They're calling a foul of some kind. As Lanspear checking back in. I don't know what it was. Pedraza on Onu. Having to use his hand to create some space. Inside Alan Tovar. Alan Tovar lost it. And they're going to call. And there's some pushing and shoving after that between Lanspear and Alan Tovar. Alan Tovar is saying it should be Lancer ball. I think the officials called a timeout of some sort. They need to talk this over. If we could get another look at that, that'd be great. We're running a little short-staffed, unfortunately, tonight. So that's not going to be the easiest thing in the world. I don't think. I mean, Lanspear's on the ground. He doesn't have a pivot foot. He's turning over, trying to get. I wonder if they're going to try to call a technical foul on Alan Tovar and on Lanspear, or just on one of them. But this game has been heated all night. There's a reason these two schools are, I'm going to be honest, some of the bigger rivals. You think Valley Christian and Bellarmine Moore, both St. Francis schools, San Jose schools. Battle of blue. Referee's taking a long time to look at this. Coach Malari, and you see Coach DeLuca right there in the nice powder blue. And they're calling, I think they're going to call the coaches together. This is getting pretty bad. Referee's doing an excellent job of actually managing to keep this game pretty nicely in check. I think it will be Lancer ball Malari. was asking Mallory. Now it looks like it's going to be Valley Christian ball. So it looks like the traveling came before. So I'm a little surprised. Still have been no technicals. There's been enough bickering all night. Hand checking and just general stuff in general. Rosecrans with a steal. Here we go. And gets as we found. And now Onu is yelling at the student section and the rest. We're surprised he hasn't gotten teed up. This is crazy. It's only his second foul so far. This is tense. McCullough getting ready to check back in. First one a little too strong from Kyle Clay Thompson Rosecrans. As Sakui checking off. McCullough in for him, 5:40 left. Second one up and good. Lead is now 11. Check that 1-1, double ones. Make that only 10. As Onu slips. Recovered by Pedraza. Out to Yuan. Yuan gets a nice screen. Inside. Nice dribble drive fake. Outside kick me. Pedraza. Yeah, baby. Oscar Pedraza. And I think the student section's going to get a warning or something. I think. No, it was a 3. The student section is rowdy. Valley Christian fans leaving. And here comes Ron. Oh, they're going to say he overstepped. So it will be Warrior ball. Yuan, I think, was thinking about going to be laying it off. Onu being subbed out for Joseph Santos. And Mark DeLuca is just, he cannot figure out what could have changed besides the fact that these Valley Christian Warriors are on a 10-game losing streak. That's snatched away by Adjust. Adjust made this look too easy. Loose ball to Daly. Out. Pedraza. Heat check. Oscar Pedraza. Too easy. Right back, nothing there. Offensive rebound, Warriors. And are they going to call the and one or are they going to call the offensive? They're going to call an and one. A little bit of talking there at the end between McCullough and Ryan Daly. That foul on Daly. There's been a lot of talking all night between these teams. And that shot is good. 64-49. And now the Warriors in a press. Ball will still stay with the Lancers. 4:37. Daly to inbound. As Skylar Loving Black is going to be checking in for Blue. Blue having to get to his bench through a Lancer player. Ball inbounded to Pedraza. Pedraza being guarded by Rivera. For outside Adjich. Outside Daly. Daly looking for someone. Eventually finds Yuan. Yuan, all sorts of space. Steph Curry from way downtown. 67-51, and now we are seeing why St. Francis is actually doing a good job. It's that outside shooting. Yuan. Oh my goodness. No good. Now McCullough driving all the way, a little Euro step. Wow, rattle around, no good. Outlet to Clay Thompson, Kyle Rosecrans. Rosecrans going up, dish out, Yuan! Yes, but are they gonna call offensive or are they gonna call a foul? I can't tell. The 3 was good, there was no doubt about that, but is there an offensive foul before that? Rosecrans did a great job of trying to create space in a better lane. So we're waiting while 2 more officials. There's been so many discussions on this tight fourth quarter. This is crazy. If you're watching at home and you've been with us the entire time, it's decision. So it will be a foul on Skylar Loving Black. Onu checking in. And Maurice Wilmer. So they will call push. It is Loving Black's fourth. 4 fouls aside for each team. As the bonus is easily good. Lead up to 20. This is the largest lead of the night. This is just getting better and better. Pedraza, Onu charging in. Foul on the ground, probably on a reach-in. Pedraza, his second. Coach Motel telling his guys keep his hands up. Inside pass, eventually finds Onu inside. Alan Tovar, wow, just burying through a couple of Lancer players. Inbound Yuan, 2 up front press. Out to Hadzis. Yuan coming there. Ooh, nice move between the legs. Pedraza taking all time. Motil calling it ocean play. Reese Wilmer, Yuan. They're sort of cycling here. Hadzis just palming that. Wow. Rosecrans, Adzich down to 10. Handoff. Pedraza with the long sleeves down to 5. Pedraza drives in. Side. Adzich pulls up at the buzzer and gets it. Dominic Adzich. Couple of moves. And I think the rest are just blowing the whistles to blow their whistles. I think they want to be heard. Yuan. Daly going to get called on that foul. And they're going to send Alan Tovar back to the stripe. First one is good. And now Lopez checking back in. Daly not happy, but he's got his second foul. And now Lancer getting ready to check back in as Alan Tovar hits both. Lancer checking in for Adzich. 2:44 left. The inbound is into Pedraza. Adzich, ooh, nice spin move, being doubled. Finds Landsphere. Landsphere out to Yuan. Yuan, excellent guard. Yuan. Pedraza slams the ball for emphasis. Lopez. Lopez being guarded. Absolute mismatch. Yuan out. Is Lancer going to try? Is anyone going to try tonight? No. Offensive rebound. Lancer eventually finds way Lopez. And they call a timeout. Motel doing an excellent job of calling a timeout. So he'll keep possession. 3 timeouts left for the Lancers. Still 4 for the Warriors. And I'm going to take a short break here, and then we'll be right back very quickly. Cool. And welcome back. 73-55 your score here at the Richards Family Court and the campus of St. Francis High School in Mountain View, California. WCAL West Catholic Athletic League action on KMVT Channel 15 Sports tonight. St. Francis leading one of their rivals, Valley Christian, by a score of 73-55. Lancers, as soon as they got the outside shooting, it was game over. Valley Christian has not been a factor since about halftime. As you see right there, Desai Lopez, they're playing very well internally. As someone we haven't seen for tonight, Isaiah Dwell is actually checked in. As up, here we go. Roy Yuan showing he can score inside as well as outside. And a couple more subs coming in. And now Jack Chung, or Chang, is checking in. Lots of subs at this point in the game. 2 minutes left, up by 20. Motil is going to bring in some of his bench. Onu. Wow, drives right through Maurice Wilmer. There's some volleyball tapping going on. And eventually Lopez is going to be called on the foul. Lancers have 7 are now. Valley Christian shooting 1-1. First one up and no good. Chidi Onu, 6'5", freshman forward, played a ton of minutes in this game, showing why he at 6'5" is actually got to be watching for the next couple of years. I unfortunately will be heading out to Oroville, California, starting this fall, possibly this summer if I'm lucky, and I won't get to see him grow. But if you're going to be watching this, he's definitely a guy to take a look at. As Dwell going to be called for the foul there. As Pelayo's checked in. And you got someone we haven't seen all night, Nolan Nepomuceno. He's a junior 5'10" guard. We don't see too much of him. As you see Pelayo. Pelayo. One-on-one outside. As Larson ran actually into Lee. Larson, handoff. Lopes. Way too easy. As Justin Morgan's also checked in for the Warriors. Lopez gonna get his second foul, 1-1 for Morgan. And I believe Sam Roche has also checked in. So DeLuca is just emptying the bench. They're down 20 with about 1:15 left. I mean, well, far from over. If we get down to about a minute and it's still about this, I will say game over then. Nepomuceno driving around outside. Nice move. Lopez Nepomuceno. Corner pockets, nothing there on the 8 ball. And then Lopez getting in there and trying to break it up. We are under a minute. Nice couple of moves. Can you say underhand? Fran Rivera. Underhand, nice score. Lopez charging. Oh, nice. As a Morgan tried to sell it. I'm sorry, this is not European football, and they're not going to call it. Morgan, nice couple of fancy moves. Drives inside. Outside pass stolen away. Up, here we go. It's on man rush. It's Sebastian Pelayo, and the slam! He tried earlier, couldn't do it, and Pelayo does it now. That is just pure nos. That's just garbage points. Down to 7, 6, you got 5. 17-point victory, senior night. St. Francis has won. We're final at the end of regulation, 79-62. The Lancers over the Warriors as the handshake line is now proceeding. And this one is over. The Lancers improved to 5-9 overall West Catholic League. The Warriors fall to 1-13. Our producer for this is Tyler Weiss. He is not with us tonight, but he was an excellent dunk. This was directed by Josh Young. Josh, we love your beard. Our truck engineer and cameraman was Tim Erkson. We love Tim, he's great. Also on camera, Andrew Sue, the Big Sue. Special thanks to the great St. Francis High School, the Lancers. Production copyright 2019 KMVT15 Sports. Of course, I am CJ Rullo. Next time I'll see you hopefully will be March 3rd for the De La Salle St. Francis varsity baseball game. It's sure to be an absolute thriller. But until then, you can turn off that radio screen and have a nice night. And please remember, do not drink and drive.